All right, here's our little crash course in how to make an iMovie. Please watch this as many times as you need because we're going to go kind of quick here. Go ahead and open up the app iMovie. And we are going to add in a new project. So we are going to hit the plus button up here. And feel free to play around with this on your own time, but we are going to create an iMovie, not a trailer. And it's going to ask us what type of template we want to use. We're just going to use the simple one for right now. So we're going to hit Create Movie in the upper right. Then it's going to ask us what do we want to do, and from here we can do a couple different things. Now from the screen that pops up, you can choose to record a video while you make the project. I never really do that. I always record first and then import them into my project and edit them. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do here. I'm going to insert some media, maybe. It asks you, where do you want to insert this media from? I always go to my camera roll because that's where I store my information. Oh man, we've got lots of choices right here. Let's go to my kids dancing. Okay, so we're going to select the media and hit the arrow, and when we hit this arrow, it's going to import it into our project. We could play it to preview it first or do a couple different other things. We're going to go ahead and drop it into our project and see, there it is right there. And now we can preview it and see what it looks like. It's my kids dancing. Okay, they obviously got their dance moves from their mom because I'm a way better dancer than that. And now I'm going to show you a couple basic features. So let's say you're previewing your video here. All right. Let's say that you want to cut something out because I guarantee you're going to make some mistakes. Go ahead and pause your video. Okay. And let's say we want to cut out the beginning. You're just going to slide your finger up and down. See how it's separated it into the two. Select the desired portion to get rid of and hit the delete button down here. Okay, and now all we are is left with our beginning. Okay, and we got our kids dancing and everything is good. Okay, so maybe to accompany the video of us lecturing for our kids, we want to put a chart in there, let's say from the textbook. So we snap a picture of it with our phone, and then we go to this Insert Media button up here. Okay, now we've got our videos that are all up here. Let's go to Photos. Okay. Go to your photo stream. That's probably where you keep your photos. And let's do my crazy daughter. Okay. And when we select it, okay, now it's going. And when we select that frame, we can see right here that this is going to play for 11.2 seconds. So I'm going to show you a couple features in how to do your photography, your photographs here. So as we said before, we've got our photograph here that's playing for 11.2 seconds. Let's go ahead and adjust that. So our photograph is highlighted here in yellow. Okay, let's say it's not highlighted. Now it is highlighted. We are going to click on the right-hand portion of it, and when you select it, I'm actually trimming down my photographs. Now you can't do that with your videos. You have to cut them with that feature that I showed you before. Now our video is 21.7 seconds long. Okay, we want to make it a whole lot shorter. We want to make it, let's say, I don't know, 6 seconds. Okay, so now let's see what it looks like when we play it from the beginning. All right, now that was a lot of movement. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and show you again what I'm talking about. When it gets to my daughter, it started at about her chest level and scrolled up. In order to fix that, we select our picture. Okay, and where do we want to start it? We want to start it right here. We want a full body. So what we're going to do is we're going to select where we want it to start. Okay, and right here, okay, we want it to start, and we want it to stop there as well. Now you can see it barely moved. So when we go back and play it, we should see my daughter appear relatively still on the screen. Okay, she's not moving at all, and that's what you want to do, especially when you're creating you know, some online homework or some reading for the kids. You don't want the reading to move that much on your paper, because obviously your kids aren't going to be able to read along with you if you're reading it to them. Okay, the last kind of editing feature that I'm going to show you is how to include your voice or sound in your iMovies. So for that purpose, I'm going to, I think we're going to insert some sound right here at the beginning. Notice this status bar is right here at the beginning. And I'm going to go down here and select the microphone. Okay, now as I'm talking, the status bar is going up, so we know, or the sound bar, so we know I'm talking at the right level. And we're going to go ahead and record our voice. I once caught a fish this big. Now we're going to stop it. Okay, so let's see, we're going to accept the video, and then we're going to take a look and see what it looks like, what it sounds like. I once caught a fish this big. All right, it obviously, the sound is 11 seconds long, and our video is only 6 seconds long, so we need to go ahead and fix that again, highlight it, and we're going to drag it. Oops. Okay, we're going to drag it just as long as our sound bite. Our sound bite is that blue line right there. Okay, so everything should look good right here when we go to check it. I once caught a fish this big. All right, looks perfect. So that's how you do that. Okay, the last couple of things I'm going to show you have to do with titles, okay, and labeling your videos. Now, if you look here at the bottom, you see two things. You see video and audio. If you hit the audio one real quick, we're not going to do that, but you can adjust the volume of the video. And that might come in handy if you're playing music over videos and you want the music to be louder than the videos, or if you want the voices in your videos to be louder than the music. So that's kind of how you do that. Right here, obviously my video is selected, and I can adjust the volume of that video down here. And right here, when I select I once caught a fish this big, I can adjust the volume of that too. I can also speed it up or fade it in and out. Okay, so we're going to go back here to the video. We go back here to the video and titles. So we select video, title. Where do we want it? Do we want it in the opening, the middle, or closing? All right, let's go opening, and it gives us this option right up here. Okay, we can enter a title in here, and we do it by just selecting it right there on the screen. Okay. Intro to iMovie. Okay, and we're going to be done. And that's how you do a title. Now let's go ahead and look at our creation from start to finish. I once caught a fish this big. Okie doke. So that's pretty much it. Now we're going to figure out how we post this video and what do we do next when we're all the way done. One more neat feature I wanted to show you. I keep coming up with more and more things as we do this. Let's say we want to put some sound in this in our movie. So we hit the Insert Media button, and we don't want videos, we don't want photos, we want audio. Okay, it gives us a whole bunch of things that we can do. We got theme music, sound effects, recordings, playlists, albums, artists, songs. So if you wanted to, you could put in a Luke Bryan song, or a Guns N' Roses song, or a Bee Gees song. I'm trying to include all generations here, and all genres. So let's do some theme music. Playful. I like that one. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and import that in. Okay, now let's play it from the start and see what everything sounds like. I once caught a fish this big. All right, looks pretty good. How do we import it? How do we get it online? How do we get our kids to see? Okay, we're going to hit back up here in the upper right hand corner, and your movie is pretty much done. So we got to select the title here. How to edit an iMovie. And we're done. Okay. Next thing that we have to do is we have to import this to our camera roll, because that's how we're going to get it on YouTube using YouTube Capture. To do that, we hit this middle one here, the box with the arrow. And I guess you can post it right to YouTube. I've done that before, but I really like to save it to my camera roll first. Okay, I always select large, and now it's going to do that. It's actually moving pretty quick there, and I'll show you where we go from there. So now that our video is saved, let's see if it is actually in our camera roll. Well, of course it is, because I already checked. But when we go to albums and videos, our movie is right here. And that's what's going to show up once you put it on YouTube. So in order to put it on YouTube, we need to go into YouTube Capture. Click on the YouTube Capture app. And we can go ahead and do everything from right here if we want to. But again, we already did the work on the front end. So we go to All Videos at the bottom. And it's going to give us a whole list of all the videos that we have to post. So if you recall, this is our video. We can add music again. We can do work on the back end, but we already did it. So we're going to click through it. And now it says enter a title. So we got to enter it again. So that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to upload it. Upload in progress. Wow, finishing up. So it should be done. And there it is right here. How to make an iMovie. There's our link right there. And we can go ahead and play it by clicking on it. So right now our video is actually on YouTube. We can actually post it to our website and students can view it. Sometimes this takes a little bit of time depending on our videos, but that's really it. It is posted on YouTube, and you can go back and you can select this link right here and let's see, copy it to a clipboard, post it to a website, email it out to students and say, here's your homework, go do it, and it should work. That's all there is to it.